So I'm not really sure where to kind of start with this video. I just basically wanted to have a little bit of a chat. I put an Instagram post up last night, and it's something that I have been it's something I've been thinking about for a little while, and this video could be quite long and rambly. It probably will be. So if you don't like that sort of video, then you do not have to watch this. If you're just going to comment something really negative, please do not watch this. You do not need to. I want to keep this video as positive as possible, and especially in the comments section, I don't want it to be a negative place, because if you're watching this video, then perhaps you are after, I don't want to say guidance, because I can't give guidance, but I can sort of give a bit of advice and I guess my opinion on it. And if you're just one of these people who's going to just comment for the sake of commenting something mean, whether it's about me or anything in general, anything I've said in general, then do yourself the favour and please kick off this video, because I want to keep the comments as positive as possible, because this video might help someone and your comments certainly won't. So as you can obviously tell by the title, this video is about body confidence, and it's something that I have always struggled with, really opening up my soul, and I'm being very vulnerable right now. But this video might help one person, and that is good enough for me. So body confidence, where to start? I was thinking about it, especially last night, because I did put an Instagram post up about it, and I did quite a lengthy caption to the photo, and I had a lot of positive response from it, and comments from you basically saying that you felt the exact same way about it that I did. And I thought that if I can bring that onto my YouTube channel and try and be, you know, really positive, like I said, I don't want negative things on this video at all. I want positivity, and if you would also like to share your experience like you did on my Instagram posts, then that would be like really appreciated, and I'm sure other people would if you feel like you can open up about that stuff. If not, that is absolutely fine. I'm also just going to say I'm not going to be mentioning like health or weight, whether you are overweight or underweight in this video. Body confidence, it is something that I think perhaps comes with age, or you look at it in a completely different way with age, and I feel like I'm at that sort of point now with it, where before I used to be really self-conscious of everything, every little thing, and now being older and seeing real issues in the world and seeing real problems that go on, it's such a minute thing when you really look at it from the outside. As far as I'm aware, the average woman in the UK is a size 16, yet when you go into a store to look for clothes, that seems to be one of the biggest sizes in high street stores, and to me that is ridiculous. I've always found it really difficult to find clothes that fit properly. Not clothes that fit, clothes that fit properly. They fit around my hips, however they are huge on my waist. My waist is one size, and there's two other clothes sizes, and then my hips are the next size. And like I said, I'm not going to talk about weights or anything in this, because I'm not a specialist. I'm not promoting that it's okay to be overweight. I'm not promoting that it's okay to be underweight. I'm not talking about health. This is nothing to do with health. This to me is just confidence within yourself. I especially find it really difficult around this time of the year when it is boiling hot, like today. What is it? I don't even know how hot it is. It's just too hot. I'm going to do the Snapchat thing so I can actually see. 29 degrees. I struggle a lot trying to find clothes that I am comfortable in wearing, and it's never for myself, it's always for the judgment of other people. And actually my mum had it the other day. We went out for a meal, we were walking along where all the like restaurants are, and this woman was just staring, full on staring at my mum for way too long. And it got to the point where my mum actually had said to me, "Have I got something down my top? Like, why is she looking at me?" No one is perfect. Everyone has flaws, whether you think that that is in your physical appearance or whether it is in your personality, things you do, things you say. I've had it before when I've walked past a group of girls and they've been staring at me. And I think, what are you looking at? Like, why are you staring at me for? What is wrong with me? What is so wrong with me? They're sitting there thinking they have the best bodies and that their bodies are perfect. But there's one thing that makes them not perfect, and that's their attitude. That just shows no one's perfect, whether it's to do with your physical confidence or your physical appearance, or whether it is to do with who you actually are as a person inside. We are all human beings, we are not robots. So no one chose what we were going to look like, no one has sculpted us. We are so lucky that we can even experience this whole thing that is life. Like, it's just so beyond me that it gets to a point where it just gets so out of hand, and it really, really, really upsets me. For example, right now I'm sitting on my patio looking at the garden, there's butterflies, it's blue skies, last night there was a beautiful sunset, the day before there was a rainbow. I'm so lucky I can see that. And I think people often forget the things that they do have. They just focus on the things that they don't have, obviously whichever way you're looking at it. But for example, I personally don't have stretch marks, but I never think of that. I never think, God, I'm quite lucky actually that I don't have stretch marks on my body. I don't look at that. I have cellulite, so do many slim people, you know. It's like, it's very hard to think of the positives when your mind is telling you to be so negative about yourself, you know. And it's like, how lucky am I that I can see that aeroplane up there and I can hear the aeroplane, you know. Not everyone can do that, not everyone can see, not everyone can hear, not everyone can speak, you know, not everyone can smell, you know. It's just one of those things that I just think comes with age. And I get when you're going through something, it's very difficult to look at the bigger picture. You know, right now I'm sitting in the garden, it is boiling hot like I said earlier, and I've got my arms out. Now normally I wouldn't do that. If I was going out of the house I wouldn't do that, because I am worried about what other people would think. And then I think to myself, why do people care? Like, why do people go out of the way to try and make other people feel bad about how they look? Like, I love wearing, around this time of the year, maxi dresses, maxi skirts, like Bordeaux tops and things with like flouncy sleeves. I love wearing that sort of stuff. And then I have friends who think, oh, I can't get away wearing that. I'd love to wear a maxi dress, but I just can't get away with it. And it's all like a big cycle. Like, I think, oh, I'd love to go out and wear a bikini and not worry about what people think. I just don't like the thought of people making other people feel bad, like going out of their way to make other people feel bad because of how they look, how they dress. Everyone's different. If we were all the same, it would be so boring. I think it does come down to age, and I would like to just share this with people who may be going through the same thing, and just sort of say, like, think of the bigger picture. Like, as long as you have your health, that is all that matters. Like, think of how lucky you are that you can even experience things like this. Obviously not this video, but that you can even experience things like this, you know. There are so many bigger things that are going on in our universe. Like, I'm so lucky I'm even sitting here, that, you know, if my parents didn't meet, I wouldn't have existed. Some people say that's a good thing, but I wouldn't have existed. You wouldn't have existed if your parents didn't meet. If your grandparents didn't meet, you wouldn't experience anything. It's just, it only would take the tiniest little thing to have happened, or to not have happened, for you to never have experienced life. You know, you got one shot, that's it. Just be positive and have a positive outlook on different things, because people don't understand how hurtful other people can be, and it is beyond pathetic when people leave horrible comments about how other people look. Just because people put themselves out there on social media and out there on YouTube and different places and platforms does not mean that it does not mean that it is okay for you to leave a vile comment. It does not make it acceptable. It is not like a free pass. It certainly does not give you an excuse to be mean to people, because that is not what we need in the world right now, as I'm sure everyone is probably aware. Don't feel like you can't wear a certain top because it shows your arms. Like today I've got my arms out, bingo wings and all, and I'm embracing it because it's hot. Like, I'm not going to sit here and feel uncomfortable. And if people think that that is offensive, then they need to actually go out and like experience what something that is really offensive and something that is a big issue in the world is. All I am trying to say is just try and think of the bigger picture. You know, you are your worst critic. No one should be looking at you and judging you for how you look, how you appear, how you dress, what you wear, how you walk, how you speak. You know, no one should judge you for that, because that is what makes you a real human being. I just feel like if I was growing up and I was able to watch a video similar to this, I would have being grateful. So that's the reason why I'm doing it, because hopefully it just helps one person. I just kind of wanted to elaborate more on my actual Instagram post. That is basically it, but I do hope that this has helped anyone, and also it might help myself when I'm feeling a bit down. I might come back and watch it. So that is the reason why I have spoke about it. Like I've mentioned, I'm not talking about weight or health or anything like that. That has nothing to do with it. I'm talking about physical confidence within yourself. I personally don't feel like you can just judge someone on looks at all. Like, whoever my future husband is, I'm not going to marry him because of what he looks like. Obviously I have to be attracted to him, but I'm not going to marry him because of what he looks like. If he's boring, I'm going to say see you later. I feel like we really look up to these celebrities and we feel like we should look like them, we should be like them, we want that luxurious celebrity lifestyle, and it's just not realistic in the real world. Like, for us it just isn't. I was watching an interview of Beyonce, who I absolutely love, and of course we would like her body. However, she was saying in an interview that she hates her ears. So like, that even Beyonce is saying that she's not perfect, and I think that is good. And I think more people who are in the public eye need to do that, you know. Pictures you see in magazines, they're all photoshopped. No one looks like that, you know. I just know that in myself, I'm a happy person, I'm a nice person, and I would rather be that way. I just now need to put that into practice, because I need to start feeling good about myself. You know, if you're watching this and you don't have a disability of some sort, you are so lucky. You are so lucky, you know. Everyone comes from all different walks of life, and no one should feel excluded because of that, and no one should feel excluded because of personal things that go on in their life, as well as, you know, being confident within your body. So I hope that I have mentioned everything that I really want to in this video, because my battery's dying. I do hope that it has helped someone. So if you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and make sure that you leave a comment if you would like to. I'm going to link the Instagram post in the top line of the description box just down below if you would like to see that, because I kind of like elaborate a little bit on that, because it's kind of obviously not as rambly as this. I just sort of say the points that I want to. You know, size is just a number. We should not be ashamed of walking into a shop and grabbing a certain size, because that's just ridiculous. No one can live their life that way. It's not realistic. So yeah, I hope this has helped someone, and I might share some more videos like this. Let me know if you like them, because I will share more sort of personal ones where I just sort of have a chat every now and then, because I have a few other things that I can talk about from personal experience. Obviously this is my personal experience, but I hope that you can appreciate that I'm feeling quite vulnerable right now and terrified. But I'm going to leave it there, and if you would like to see any other videos from me, then do make sure to subscribe. They're not all this long, they are mainly beauty videos. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you very soon for another video.